This video has been brought to you by Flexispot Adjustable Furniture. The Keyblade, the mysterious, iconic weapon from the world of Kingdom Hearts. Since the time before time, many individuals wielded these keys. But despite more and more Keyblades being forged to be passed down, as time went on, Keyblade wielders themselves became more and more scarce. A big explanation and a possibility of theory comes from the information breaking down from the advent of Kingdom Hearts' missing link from Tetsuya Nomura. It is explained that there is a bloodline and a main and branching family from a very particular Keyblade wielder that may have the answers to this predicament and will give us answers to the future of Kingdom Hearts. Hey guys, it's HMK once again with another Kingdom Hearts video. Here I'm going to break down on what I perceive to be known as the Keyblade Bloodline. Something that's definitely going to be one of the more interesting points within that of Kingdom Hearts' missing link. So if you're down for that, be sure to like, share, and most importantly subscribe to HMK. Let's dive directly into the darkness. Now, this idea comes from a translated line from the Kingdom Hearts Missing Link announcement trailer, in which the trailer refers to two factions of people, those of inheritance and those without inheritance. When speaking on this line, Nomura breaks down that the story of Kingdom Hearts Missing Link takes place during and after the 4th generation of when Hykariemr was still alive. Those who were part of Hykariemr's bloodline and those who branched off of them all created their own society and became active within them. There are two types of people: those who inherited Hykariemr's bloodline, known as the Society of Successors, and those that did not, known as the Society of Non-Successors. And when it comes to this game's story, along with that of Kingdom Hearts 4, Nomura wants to tackle a different approach when it comes to newcomers of the Kingdom Hearts series. And that's why he specifically asked Fukazawa Ryoku to join the scenario team of Missing Link. So when it comes to these separate societies within the city of Scala ad Kylum, we are dealing with something akin to that of a main family and a branch family. And given that there's 4 generations and after Hykariemr, it's about 120 years plus, give or take. What I infer to this is that this is the Keyblade Bloodline, the bloodline of Hykariemr, of Keyblade wielders that are always destined to wield them, and those that branched off of them becoming non-successors. To that degree, Keyblade wielders as we know them today are divided into 2 factions. Hykariemr's main bloodline, the Society of Successors, those that gained inheritance, are a main family branch that are always destined to become Keyblade wielders at one point or another. Regardless of the variable or situation, a Keyblade will always present themselves to them due to destiny, either naturally inheriting it from another person or taking one for yourself. This main bloodline is the one that will always have the makings, the aptitude, the main trait to wield a Keyblade and have one appear before them. Now, when it comes to the branch family can become Keyblade wielders. I believe that anyone can become a Keyblade wielder, but this family, those without inheritance, the Society of Non-Successors, must earn it, either through rigorous training or being there at the right place at the right time, or being taken on as an apprentice. People within this faction aren't born with the aptitude or traits or even the guarantee to gain a Keyblade, but are able to gain those traits in order to wield a Keyblade, either learning the ways or naturally becoming worthy of gaining a Keyblade. A mark of inherited succeeded destiny is what separates these 2 factions. While they both originate from Scala ad Kylum, a city acting as the seat of power for all Keyblade wielders, those born from each faction are able to wield, but the parameters to wield one for each faction is vastly different. Something that can truly turn the tables on the understanding on how to get a Keyblade and those that become Keyblade wielders. But speaking of tables, hey everyone, HMK here, and if you're watching this video, that means you're watching my channel. Sometimes sitting down isn't enough when you want to save your back, especially when you want to have all this awesome tech on your table. And that's where the Flexispot standing table comes into play. It keeps going. Yo, this goes high. When fully elevated, the Flexispot table can take care of any needs for you to stand up and do your thing. either when it is, working from the 5th dimension, or playing games off your favorite laptop or computer rig. At 110 pounds capacity, it can fill up all the space you need when it comes to having your monitors, your rig, and more. But it's not just for holding up your setup. Maybe you want to do something a little bit more intricate. I'm the best! Or maybe you want to use it in more creative ways to try and promote something, I don't know, like a Twitch stream or something. So whatever idea you might have for the Flexispot sit-stand table, I'm sure you're going to be very satisfied. And putting it together was actually a lot easier than you think. If you want to grab one today, check it out in the link in the description box below so you can grab a Flexispot table. Because just like the table itself, what you can do with it, the sky is the limit. So be sure to check out the Flexispot sit-stand table today. When talking about the two sides of the coin of the Keyblade Bloodline, those of succession and those of non-succession, when looking at the main family, those within that faction is literally everyone that we've seen in Kingdom Hearts but the branch family. Of course, this does not apply to Ventus, Brain, Skuld, Strelitzia, Marluxia, Larxene, since they come from that era. It's basically almost everyone else. I'm talking Xehanort, Terra, Aqua, Riku, Kairi, Ericus, their classmates in Scarlet Adkailan, the upperclassmen. They all were destined to get a Keyblade one way or another. And since Kingdom Hearts at this point in time takes place many years after that of the Key Saga, the bloodline of the main family thinned out and created distant relation among these characters, while also gradually reducing the number of those that are destined to become Keyblade wielders. But then we come to the branch family, the outsiders, those that did not gain inheritance, those within the society of non-successors. This would include characters like Sora, his offshoots including Roxas and Xion, Axel, and of course Mickey Mouse, because it's Mickey Mouse. These Keyblade wielders were never guaranteed to have a Keyblade, but earned one through chance, training, and of course becoming worthy through the acts of their character. And the long story short, there are those that are always meant to inherit the Keyblade, and those that must take it for themselves. And this definitely proves true with the idea of Sora and Riku, as the Kingdom Key was always meant for Riku. But along the way, it ended up choosing Sora due to chance, and where the pieces continued to fall into place. But despite losing the Kingdom Key, Riku was still presented with the Way to the Dawn and eventually Braveheart. As Riku was always meant to have one in his possession, Sora had to be the one to become chosen himself. And when it comes to this ideology, it could definitely factor into the future of Kingdom Hearts when it comes to the Lost Master arc and Kingdom Hearts 4, with a whole new world and faction that may have to play by these rules. The faction of Unreality, the world of Quadratum, as it seems that Yozora is already doing so. But I want to know what you guys think when it comes to the idea of the Keyblade Bloodline. Big thanks for watching the video, and leave your comments and theories in the comment section below. Be sure to like, share, and most importantly subscribe to HMK, and big thanks to Flexispot for sponsoring the video. Alright guys, until the next Kingdom Hearts video, this has been your boy HMK, and I'll check you guys later.
So you haven't subscribed to HMK yet? Don't piss Xemnas off.